Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Happy Sunday, and welcome back to our next episode, I guess you could say, of Cozy Crafty Sunday. Now, in today's edition, we are going to be working on a miniature. Now, I have never built a miniature, like a wooden miniature. If you guys have been around for a bit, you know that I do like to do the miniverse, which is like mini resin crafts, but this is all wood. Now, I purchased this a long time ago. I will leave a link for you guys in the description. I got it off of Amazon, and it is tiny, tiny. So I hope we can do this. I think I have everything that I need. Maybe I need some scissors. Let me see. Does it tell me anywhere what I need? I guess I need scissors. Let me grab those. But I have some wood glue. I just have the Gorilla Glue brand. And I know this looks suspicious, but I just squirted some onto like an acrylic piece so that I didn't have to keep squeezing the glue. It's just glue, I promise. And then I have a couple of paintbrushes because I didn't know if that would be easier, and I also have some toothpicks. If there's anything else I need, we'll have to figure it out as we go. So the piece that we are working on is this little Wizards reading corner, I guess. I thought this fit into our halfway to Halloween theme that we've been doing a little bit this week, and it's super cute, and I want to put it on my bookshelf. So that is what I purchased it for way back in the day. I don't know that this particular one is still available. I did buy it off of Amazon, so like I said, I will leave a link, but let's go ahead and get everything out. Like, look how freaking tiny this is gonna be. This is the dome. Oh boy. Okay, let's just do this. So that's the base. I'm assuming this is the chair. Don't know what all of this is, but let's keep it all up here so it's all within reach. We got some little beads. If you're wondering, I am working on a resin mat. This is what I use for my miniverse, so I can leave a link for this on down below as well. It's from Amazon. But let's go ahead. Oh wait, am I supposed to have glue in here? Material bag B. I also missed some beads. It looks like I'm supposed to have glue, but I don't see glue anywhere. So we'll just stick with what I have here. Okay, let's do this. I don't know where I'm supposed to start. Okay, so I'm assuming that I'm supposed to start with the books. Okay. So this little corner here, or this little piece, is my paper things, I guess, that I cut. And A1. Oh my gosh, these are so tiny. Okay, let's pop these out because these are our tiny little books. I feel like I need to pull you guys in more. So you're gonna lose the candle, which I apologize for, because it's purely here for the vibes of the Cozy Crafty Sunday. But let's pop out our books. I wonder if I should have a pair of tweezers. I feel like tweezers might be important. I'm gonna use my fancy ones that Brie made me. Aren't they cool? You guys are a little bit crooked. Focus. There we go. All right, so let me pop all of these out. I have absolutely no idea how long this is going to take. How long is this going to take? All right. My nails are very weak. I do apologize. I promised you guys that I would actually do my nails since I knew we were going to be up close and personal. I did not do them, so for that I apologize. I did put on a little lotion before I started though because my hands were so disgustingly dry. So, forgive me. Get out. And I will also apologize in advance if I go off screen at any point. And that is not the plan, but it will probably happen if it hasn't already. All right. These did not break as nicely, so I might have to do some trimming as we go. And of course I have like the world's largest scissors, but I think we'll be okay. All right, so it looks like in total 14 pieces. So A1-2-3-6-12. Okay, A1. These are so tiny. Wait a second. I feel like I should have done a little bit of prep work before. B20. 3 assembling wood original. So I don't know which one. I guess this is A1. I'm gonna sneak ahead. Okay, so this is A1, so these are A2. Got it. We are absolutely winging this. So if you are a miniature artist, if you like to put miniatures together, I apologize for how much of a wreck this is going to be, but we're gonna do the best that we can. I feel like I should have cut things, but I know that if I cut stuff in advance, I would have gotten confused. So I feel like I probably shouldn't have gone for such a tiny miniature as my first one, but that's okay. We will do the best that we can do. Get off of my finger. Thank you very much. I also am going to recognize that I am very close to the camera, so if you can hear me breathe, real sorry about that. I know that that is not everybody's favorite. Just know that I'm not trying to do that on purpose. Oh my gosh, these are so tiny. Wow, look at how small this little book is. Hold on, I'm trying to look at how tiny this freaking book is. Yikes. I might grab my smaller scissors. All right, well, we've got one book. So I need to do that one. And then it says to do 1-3, 1-6. And all of these too. Oh man. All right. I will try not to take forever when I do this. But, you know, it's Cozy Crafty Sunday. We're just here to hang out. Hopefully you guys are working on a diamond painting perhaps, or a different kind of craft. Let me know in the comments if you are crafting along. Also, let me know if you guys have done miniatures and what your thoughts are. Did I pick the wrong one to start with? Did I go too small? Because that's kind of how I'm feeling. A1-6. It's definitely not going to be perfect, but it'll be good. And I think it's going to look really cute. I have a couple of editions of Harry Potter, so I have like a Harry Potter shelf. And, excuse me, I think that it's going to look quite cool. Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13. Yeah, I guess that's right. Okay. So all of these will become books as well. I am starting to film this on, what's today? Saturday. But now that I'm kind of looking at all the detail, I'm thinking I might have to film this in 2 parts. So, like, glue everything today, and then maybe come back tomorrow and put the rest of it together. We'll see. It's kind of going to depend on how quickly I move and how quickly the glue dries. Okay, so it would go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. I might also kind of do some cuts. 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe I'll go glue all of these books together, and then I'll come back once I have them done. Since you guys saw me do the first one, let me just do these tiny little books and I will come back in a second. Okay, I'm back and I have glued all of our books. So all of the books that are on the wood, and then all the ones that I was supposed to like wrap around each other, those are all done. They don't look great, but it's gonna be fine. So the next thing we're gonna do is make this crystal ball. So I need this and this, I think, and I need this. Yes. Okay, so I don't know if I'm supposed to, looks like I'm just supposed to glue 2 on each side, which we can do. Sorry, I'm out of frame. do that. And then we're going to do it again. Sorry, I have a bit of a stuffy nose, so I apologize if I'm, again, I know I said it before, but if it sounds like I'm breathing heavily into the camera, I do apologize. Okay, so we've got that. Set you down. And then we need to glue it onto this little spacer bead. And it looks like we glue it on this part. Gosh, this is so tiny. I don't know how I feel. About miniatures this tiny. I feel like my fingers are a bit too chubby. Okay, now you're gonna go there and you're gonna like it. And then it would be nice if you would stand up. I think it's a little top heavy. Perfect. Okay. Next, we're gonna do this one, and this one. And these become, I don't actually know what they become. Potion bottles, maybe? So we're gonna take the little gold balls again, and they're each gonna get one on top. 1, 2, 3. Oops, that's a double. Make sure these are all standing properly. We're going to take our glue. This glue does dry clear, by the way. I think I would use, I don't know what kind of glue I would use. So I had a different type of glue that I wanted to use, but my wonderful niece, if you happen to be listening, you know which one that you are. I bought some new glue for some Christmas crafts, and I found it on my desk without the lid. So that is the glue that I was planning to use, but as there was no lid on it, it dried out, so I could not use it. So I will be using and am using this wood glue, which probably isn't the best, but like I said, it does dry clear, so hopefully all will be well. Definitely takes some patience when you're doing this small of a miniature, but I think we'll be all right. I just need you to stand up like that. Perfect. Okay, and then I need my little crystal ball, and that is going to go on, I think it's this book. It doesn't have to be perfect. These books are so tiny. This is already dry. I will say with the Gorilla Glue that it does dry very quickly. So I can move on, which is nice. So we have our little crystal ball. I'm gonna just scooch that over here. And then we need this little bead. It's gonna go on top of, yeah, I did not keep these books organized. I think it's this one and this one. So these two get glued together. I'm gonna pull you guys down even a little bit more. And I will bring some more light as well. Oh, that's so much better. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little bit of glue. And we're gonna kind of stagger these. It looks like, to me, like the bookshelf looks pretty haphazard, so. And then, I think this is B12, yeah. Put a little bit of glue on this guy. And plop him. Right on top there. Put you over to the side. And then we're going to use, I think it's this one. And I don't know. This one, maybe? We'll say it's this one. And we're going to do the same thing with this little bead. A little bit of glue. Plop you on. A little bit of glue. That's a little bit too much glue. Plop you on. Perfect. Okay. So we've got that step complete. If I can get it to stand. I think it's a little top heavy. Okay, perfect. Now it looks like we will be building the chair. So I think it's kind of a good thing I didn't do my nails because I have glue all over my hands right now. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Too much glue, but I feel like that's just the story of this project. I'm just gonna let that sit for a second. Oh, sorry about my schnoz. I do apologize. And then we're gonna do a little bit of glue here and a little bit of glue here. Looking pretty good. I'm gonna take a sip of water. Much better. And I'm going to carefully try flipping this around. Ooh, I don't know about that. You know what? I'm gonna let those sides dry. We're gonna move on to the next step and then we'll come back and put the rest of the chair together. Okay, next. Oh, here's another book. What am I supposed to do with this book? I didn't know there was another book. A13. What was I supposed to do with this one? Maybe I haven't gotten to it yet. Okay, that's fine. So what do I need to do now? The candles. What am I supposed to use for the candles? B2. This one? I guess it is this one. I'm supposed to make 3 candles out of this tiny piece of wire. Okay. I can't, gonna sound so stupid. You guys know if you watch me, I can't measure with a ruler, like, unless it's like a whole number or like a half number. I get really confused. So it's like, it says 0.4, 0.6, and 0.4. So if that's 0.5, then that's 0.4. It's gonna be close enough. And then if that's 0.5, then that's 0.6. Okay, that's just close enough, right? They're 3 different sizes. That's what matters. And for the tray to put the candles on, it looks like it's this teeny tiny. Oh my. Okay, so I'm supposed to like score. I know how to do this because like of Steven when he like changes outlets and stuff. So I know how to do that. Like score the coating on the wire. That was the wrong way. Okay, there we go. And then we'll do it on this one. Perfect. And then I need to try and glue these onto this tiny little silver platter. Oh dear. How? How does one make that happen? All right, I'm just going to take my tweezers. I'm going to dip this into the glue, and I'm going to hold it. I don't know how else to go about doing that. Okay, 1. Oh, don't tip the other one over. 1, 2. Come on, Laura, you can do it. Oh no. I was feeling so confident about this one, believe it or not. Oh my. Okay, I'm going to pause you guys for a second so that I can not speak and focus on this, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I've done a little bit more off camera. So I finished our chair. It's over here off screen. I also made our book stack, so this one. And now I'm going to do the broom. We'll see if I can make that happen. So we need this. We need this, and we need this piece of black wire. So let's do it. It says fold in half twice. So 1, 2, and then tie the ribbon around. Oh no, not tie it, like do this. Oh, this is wire too, it's not ribbon. Okay. And then what next? We're going to cut like that. And then put this down the middle, I guess. I think maybe I need to move this up a little bit. Look, I made a broom. That's so cute. All right, we have a broom. What's next? I kind of don't want... where does that go? Oh, I'm supposed to take a little bit of that. Okay, so A5. Yay, more tiny books. I also think I missed... there's a letter here. I think I was supposed to do something with that towards the beginning, so we'll go back and take a look. I'm just cutting off screen here. Okay. Fold as shown. Sure. I guess like this. I should be using my tweezers. And I'm going to cut a little piece of this off. Because I can pull this up a little bit. There we go. So, I kind of want to glue this in the front, not the back. I just don't think I'm going to be able to get it to stay very well. So, we're taking a little bit of creative license with this one. And I'm going to glue it inside. And we're going to hope that it works. It's not going to be perfect, but it'll be fine. Oh, shoot. I was supposed to save some of that gold for the hat. Okay, so that's going to sit there. And it looks like next we're going to be doing this teeny tiny witch's hat. I think I might use this leftover gold bead instead of using that wire. I think I'll just glue it around. Again, I'm just cutting off screen because it's very tiny and I'd like to at least try and cut it nicely. I say that, but I am failing miserably. So, that's okay. We have the brim. It's so funny because like the picture makes it look like it's completely different material than it is. Like this is super tiny and it's just your run-of-the-mill paper. But if you look at the picture, like look at this witch's hat. They want me to make that out of these two things. This. There's no freaking way. No way. Okay. We will roll. I'm going to do a little bit of glue. And then we will roll. Sorry, off camera. It appears that I cannot do this on camera because for some reason my brain isn't working. Just make it a cone, Laura. You can do it. Just make a cone. There you go. Oh boy. I feel like the advertising for this kit is a little off what they expect it to look like. Because there's no way I am going to be able to make this witch's hat. There is no freaking way. This barely even, oh my gosh. This is a joke. We might skip the witch's hat There is absolutely no way. Okay, this is fine. Let's just move on. So, we are going to put things on the bookshelf. So, this little round piece here, again, I'm cutting off screen, sorry. If you guys could see me right now, I look like a kindergartner learning to cut for the first time. All right, we're gonna put some glue in the bottom here, which is kind of sad. I kind of like the wood on the bottom, but that's okay. That might have been the easiest thing to glue on this entire freaking this entire freaking thing. Okay, let's do what's going on the bookshelf. So it looks like we have some books that we're going to set on here. I think you could kind of do like creative license with this, which I'm personally going to do just because of how small it is. They make it look much easier, so, which, you know, maybe it is for people who have done this before, but for some of us, maybe not. So I'm going to just put some books in, kind of how I see fit. We have a bunch of them, so let's do one of these. And it looks like we have one laying down on the bottom here. Like so. With which one? I think it's this one. This little potion bottle that we made is sitting on top of it. I had it all perfect and then I knocked it. Gosh darn it. I hope this dries okay. I'm starting to question. And then it looks like there's a couple of books that are standing up. So we will make that happen. Maybe. So we got that one. How about this one? Oops, sorry guys. Okay, we're gonna do that. And it looks like oh, it's front and back. I didn't take that into account. All right, let me see if I have room to stick this other little potion bottle that we made. Will this fit up here? Not if I drop it, it won't. These did dry very well. You know what? I'm going to have it like falling out of my bookshelf because these are disorganized bookshelves and I think that that looks cute. So let's sit that there to dry. Unfortunately, I don't have the witch's hat, which is a bummer. But it looks like we can go ahead and place this. So I'm going to do a little bit of glue. That's more glue than I need, but we're going to roll with it. And I'm gonna hold this for a little bit. So I'm gonna hold this, let it dry, and I will be back in a second. Okay, so I have done a little bit of putting together. And obviously I want to finish this with you guys. So I have glued on our bookshelf, our broom, which is a little misproportioned, but that's okay, our chair, and the book stack. So I'm looking, and it looks like we have another book stack. Oh, it's this one that we made. Perfect. Do a little bit of glue. So it looks like this one sits in front here, kind of like squished in front of the broom. And then we have this random, wait, where does the blue, oh, okay, that goes behind. So it looks like we have this random green bead, which is gonna go here. And then I wish I could just, can I just stick this in the bead here? Is that what they do? I think that's what we're gonna do. Like I said, we're making our own rules today. My glue is starting to dry. So I'm gonna put this, like, I don't know what you would call this. Spell book? I guess it's the spell book maybe. I'm gonna stick it in this red bead and hope that that holds. And then we have, let's see, what do we have here? This little guy. Oh, actually, it looks like they have this one sitting around the front. This is another one of those little potion bottles that we made. So I'm gonna just kind of push that there. It looks like our candles. Do they go on top of the books? Yes. Looks like our candles might be a little misproportioned as well, but I did warn you guys that I can't measure to save my life, so that's okay. It's quirky. It's cute and quirky. And then I have the maps that I rolled up. There's 2 here, and then we have another book stack and our crystal ball. So it looks like the crystal ball goes, I think this might be my favorite thing. I think this turned out really well. I think that might be the best thing that we've made in this little set. So our crystal ball is gonna go behind the books, and then I think this little book stack will go back there as well. They kind of hold each other up, and then it looks like the map. We can do one there, and then I think we'll kind of like stagger them so like they're tipping over. I think that could be cute. I do have some extra books. I don't quite know how I messed that up, but I'm okay with it. So I think this is everything. Does our little thing fit? Let's see. It does. Look at that. Okay, so I'm gonna let this dry and I'm gonna call it a night because I think it's almost 9 o'clock. So I'm gonna let this dry overnight and I'm gonna come back with you guys when everything's a bit more solid so I can tip it around and show you guys. But I'm excited, it's so cute. So it'll be a few seconds for you, but I'll see you guys in the morning. Hello everyone, welcome back. It is Sunday morning and I apologize if I'm talking a little bit quieter. It is pretty early on Sunday morning and Steven is still asleep, so I don't want to be too loud and obnoxious, but I do want to get this video done so I can get it up for you. So we have let our little miniature dry overnight and I'm really excited to look at it. So here we go. So it does look like, oh my God, my fingers. I just took a shower and my fingers are so dry. I apologize. I'm going to use tweezers. So it does look like some of the glue, obviously I used too much. So it didn't dry perfectly clear, but I still think it's really cute. So we have our little chair with some books and potions and our little broom with our bookshelf. And then if we turn it around, we can see our crystal ball. We've got the maps, another little book stack. I think it turned out super cute. I am gonna go take some pictures of it on my bookshelves just for like a cute background. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop up a couple of pictures for you guys here. But all in all, I really enjoyed the miniature aspect. However, I think I picked something too miniature for my first one. So if I were to do this again, I think I would do a little bit of a larger scale. I don't know if, yeah, this, unfortunately, the box is not in English. So I don't know exactly what the scale is, but I will say that I think it was a little bit too small for me for my first one. Also, I do wish that I had gotten the glue that they said because it was in a really small bottle. I think I need a type of glue that has like a really intricate nozzle so that I could get really, really fine lines. I think the glue that I used was just a bit too messy. I do think that the toothpick worked, but in some of the smaller areas, I still think I got too much glue. So I definitely think I will try this again in the future. I would really like to make one of those book nook things, which is like working with miniatures, but it's on a bit of a larger scale. And I think that I would like that a little bit more. So that is today's Cozy Crafty Sunday. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was fun. I feel like this ranks higher to the top of crafts that we've done so far that I would do again, because I do think it was fun. But let me know if you guys work on miniatures. Let me know any tips and tricks that you have. I hope that it wasn't too much to suffer through watching me struggle. That's why I tried to cut it up a little bit, so that you weren't watching me not speak because I was too focused on doing the project. So I'm really glad to hear that you guys are still enjoying Cozy Crafty Sunday. I already have our craft planned for May, so that is exciting. As far as videos for this week, I will be back with you guys tomorrow on Monday with a kitten chat. I do still have a little bit of my project that I'm currently working on to finish, but I really want to kit up my next time in painting. So we're going to do a kitten chat. Wednesday and Friday's videos are kind of up in the air. It depends on when I'm able to finish this kit. So I will definitely, I'll have videos because I have backup plans. I just don't know which one is going to go where. So for now, all I can guarantee is a kitten chat tomorrow. I hope to see you guys back then and let me know your thoughts about all things miniature. Thank you guys for watching and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.